Hey guys, what's going on? So, today I have a list of my top 5 favorite sludge metal bands. I want to do more top 5 and top 10 lists for subgenres I haven't talked about a whole lot. So I thought this would be a fun one to do because I absolutely love sludge metal, but for some reason I don't talk about it very much. I think that's because I just don't own any sludge metal albums or anything to show off. But I really love this subgenre. It's really underrated, and it's a pretty diverse subgenre. There's not a lot of bands that sound the same. It's a smaller subgenre, so that's why I made it top 5, because I don't know 10 bands, to be completely honest, because, like I said, it's a smaller subgenre. There's not a whole lot of bands, although there's enough to make it a subgenre. I just haven't explored a whole lot of it. So maybe if you guys have some bands that you want me to check out, just comment them below. But in the background, we're listening to Morbid Angels, Blizzard of a Sick, Earache, Full Diameter for Injury Press. It's one of my all-time favorite death metal albums. So anyways, I have 3 honorable mentions, which are the Melvins, Neurosis, and Isis. All great bands, but just I don't like them as much as my top 5, so yeah. Number 5 is Down. I'm sure you guys know who they are. I mean, it's Phil Anselmo's side project. It's very bluesy, more hard rock, heavy metal sounding, but it's just dirty enough sounding and just like more southern and like, I don't know, more catchy sounding enough to make it a sludge metal album. Or sludge metal band, because the album NOLA, or N-O-L-A, or because I know it's short for New Orleans, Louisiana, but I don't know how you say it. That's an amazing album, especially the song Viper. The fucking guitarists are so fun and catchy, and it just makes you feel badass. It's really cool. I can't think of much else to say though. Down is just really great, really nice to listen to every once in a while. Band. So yeah, number 5 is Down. Number 4 is Crowbar. One of the most popular sludge metal bands, and for good fucking reason. It's kind of like, I hate to bring up Pantera again, but it's kind of like if you slowed down Pantera a little bit and made it, doomier. It's, I don't know, it's really fun to listen to, really chuggy guitar riffs. Occasionally there's a little bit of melody thrown in there. I especially like their self-titled album, especially the song Existence is Punishment. That song is just amazing. But yeah, Crowbar is just really great, just fucking awesome riffs. As far as sludge metal bands, like, they're probably like the riff kings of sludge metal, because they have so many memorable, badass fucking riffs. Can't think much else to say. So number 4 is Crowbar. Number 3 is a band that's not entirely sludge metal, but they have enough sludge to be considered a sludge metal band to make it on this list, and that's Dystopia. I know that they are a mix of crust punk and sludge metal, but I've been into this band for quite a while. I fucking love them, especially the Human Equals Garbage album. It's very aggressive and angry and nihilistic sounding, because it has that kind of crust punk kind of sound to it, especially with the vocals. Instrumentally, I'd say it's more sludge metal though, and there's even elements of grindcore here and there, or a little bit of death metal. But it's just really nasty and slow and swampy sounding, but it's very urban sounding. It sounds straight out of the fucking sewer. There's some parts that are slower that I don't know why it reminds me of something you'd hear in like a 90s video, like sci-fi video game. Is weird. But super aggressive, more political lyrics, especially, like, just it's so fucking, like, I don't know, their music just has this very harsh, kind of dark, nihilistic, misanthropic sound to it, especially on songs like Stress-Filled Character, Hands That Mold, Sand City, or however you pronounce that song title. It's just awesome. I can't think much else to say. If you haven't listened if you don't like Dystopia, I feel bad for you. So yeah. Number 2 is I Hate God. I Hate God is pretty much, if someone asked me what sludge metal sounds like, I would show them this band, because they have everything that you need to make like the prototypical sludge metal band. They're really bluesy, swampy, slow, kind of like southern rocky sounding guitar riffs. The fucking like super raspy, like more hardcore punk style scream vocals. Super harsh sounding and very dark and almost disturbing sounding in a way. Not scary disturbing, but just it has this atmosphere to it that's just, covered in fucking dirt, and it's just like very, like, I can't think of the right word. Just very brooding sounding. Especially their album Take Is Needed for Pain. That album's amazing. It has so many awesome kick-ass riffs. My favorite song from them is probably Blank. That song has some awesome riffs, and Michael Williams, I believe is the name of the guy, his vocals are awesome. Just, fucking high-pitched, just these, like, really raspy screams. It sounds like something you'd hear from, like, a hardcore punk vocalist. it reminds me a little bit of like Black Flag or something. I fucking love Black Flag. That's random, but yeah, I Hate God is just kick-ass. I can't think of much else to say. They're just an awesome band. My number one had to be Acid Bath. I fucking love Acid Bath. They're so damn good. Because they make so many different styles, and it's just like, it just has the right vibe to be considered sludge metal. Although you could call it a lot of things, but it's tough to categorize their music because Acid Bath mixes, like, they mix death metal with elements of like southern rock, with elements of like hardcore punk, with elements of like goth, with elements of fucking you know, a little bit of black metal, a little bit of country, just so much like different sounding music that they mix together to create this very unique sound. If you listen to Acid Bath for the first time, you're not going to hear another band that sounds like them. They are a little grungy sounding, and they sound very like straight out of the 90s, but I don't really have a problem with it. It's just so awesome, especially their album, When the Kite String Pops. It has so many different sounding songs, like Dope Fiend, Jezebel, The Blue. Everyone who knows this band knows the song Scream of the Butterfly. It's a very popular song. Cheap Vodka is also a really good song. Just really catchy, but kick-ass. Really heavy and aggressive sounding songs. Just very animalistic and badass. Very dark, especially lyrically. The lyrics can get pretty fucking, like, out there and weird. And fucking Dax Riggs, the vocalist, his clean vocals sound like really fucking good, and his screams are also have like these like industrialized effects on them that sound really cool. And it's tough to pick a favorite Acid Bath song because there's so many different style songs. They have some songs with like blast beats that are faster. They have the more traditional doomy sludge metal songs like Bleed Me an Ocean, which is another one of my favorites. They have songs that have these weird trippy sounding sections like Dope Fiend. They're just such a damn good band. Their music is extremely dark, and they're so underrated. It's hard to find their music on YouTube as well because it always gets taken down by fucking Rotten Records. I eventually need to get some physical copies from this band though of their album. They only released 2 albums sadly. When the Kite String Pops, and what's the second album? Forgot. Oh my god, what am I forgetting? I know the album. It has like a purplish album cover. I forgot, but I don't listen to that one as much as for When the Kite String Pops. But yeah, my number 1 is Acid Bath. So recount the list. 5 is Down, 4 is Crowbar, 3 is Dystopia, 2 is I Hate God, and number 1 is Acid Bath. So that's it for this list. There's some other genres I want to do some top 5 or top 10 lists of. Like, I want to do doom metal, DSBM. I want to redo brutal death metal, because I did that a while ago, but I didn't know as much about the subgenre at the time. Technical death metal. Maybe redo old school death metal, crossover thrash, hardcore punk, atmospheric black metal, first wave black metal, just traditional heavy metal, maybe British heavy metal. I don't know, whatever I want to fucking do. But yeah, so that's it for this video though. Hope you guys enjoy. If you guys have some sludge metal bands you want to recommend, just put them in the comments. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye.